There are battles that never make the news. No gunshots, no uniforms, no explosions. But these battles are more fierce than any fought on earth, because they are fought in the spirit. In this realm, demons don't fear bullets, but they tremble at the voice of a praying believer. And in this story, you'll witness how one woman, old, forgotten, and seemingly powerless, became a mighty warrior who shook the gates of hell on her knees. If you're searching for something real, raw, and deeply spiritual, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to the God is With channel. Together we rise, one prayer at a time. Greystone was a quiet southern town once known for peace and family life. But now it lay broken, devoured by drug abuse, gang violence, broken homes, and suicides. Churches were empty. Hope was scarce, except in the heart of one woman. Mary Holloway, 67 years old, a widow who attended a small spirit-filled church, believed otherwise. She didn't see Greystone as lost. She saw it as a battlefield, and she knew God was calling her to fight. One night, while praying, Mary had a vision. She saw a massive cloud of darkness hovering over the city, and behind it, an army of angels waiting, blocked, unable to move. A voice echoed, "Fight in the spirit. Call my warriors to rise." She woke up trembling. That night, she knew she was not just a widow. She was a general in God's army. Few believed her. Some called her delusional. Others ignored her. But Mary didn't quit. She formed a group of 7, the night watchmen, who prayed from midnight to 3 a.m. every night. They anointed the gates of the city with oil. They declared scriptures out loud. They broke generational curses, bound demonic strongholds, and cried out for a spiritual awakening. They didn't ask for comfort. They went to war. Strange things began to happen. Cars crashed. Illnesses hit family members. One member's house caught fire. But the group recognized these not as coincidences, but as counterattacks from the enemy. And instead of retreating, they doubled down in prayer. They weren't afraid. They were on assignment. In week 6 it happened. A young gang leader, known for violence, walked into the church trembling. He said he had a dream. A woman in white stood between him and a pit of fire, saying, "You are forgiven, come home." He broke down weeping and surrendered his life to Christ. That night the watchman wept too, but with joy. This was just the beginning. Over the next 3 months, the city changed. Crime dropped 70%. A tiny church of 30 people swelled to over 800 attendees. People began confessing sins. Marriages were restored. Addicts were delivered. The atmosphere of Greystone shifted. On the surface, it looked like a social movement. But Mary knew it was heaven's response to their spiritual warfare. The battles they fought in secret were producing visible fruit. No one is born a spiritual hero, but when you kneel in prayer, you enlist in the army of heaven. Mary Holloway's story has now inspired thousands. Across America, more and more believers are rising, forming midnight prayer groups, fasting for cities, and fighting back the darkness through worship and intercession. If your family is under attack, if your church feels dry, if your city is in crisis, remember, God is not silent, and He is with you. Share this story with someone who needs to believe again. Let them know that the light still wins. Like the video, share it boldly, and subscribe to God is With, where faith rises and warriors are born. Together, let's shake the gates of hell, one prayer at a time.